Hello there, Bible student. The Book of Psalms, again, is a devotional hymnal to the children of Israel, to the Jewish people, meant mostly to be a place to go to sing praises to the Lord, to seek Him for the needs of the community and for personal needs as well. Psalm 68 is a victorious procession of God to Zion, the God of triumph, triumphing over his enemies, winning the battle for his people, because God will win the battle for his people. Let's not forget that. And Israel in modern day, just like Israel back in the time that we're talking about now, is still God's people, and he will continue to be victorious for them. We need to remember that. It's pretty interesting learning about how to praise God from the Psalms. Psalm 68 is actually pretty long. It's 38 verses, but it's just interesting. The last verse of 38 or 68. O God, you are awesome from your sanctuary. The God of Israel himself gives strength and power to the people. Blessed be God. Chapter 69 is what I call, you can call it rescuing from deep waters. You can call it being pulled out of the mud. Some people have placed Psalm 69 as a messianic psalm, referring to Jesus and the early years from, we don't have a lot of information from after his birth. There was a short period where he went to the temple in Jerusalem, but after that, we don't see him again until he starts his ministry in Canaan and everything with the water to wine. But Psalm 69 could be about the life of Christ during the painful years when he was growing up in Nazareth, dealing with all the ridicule and gossip and rumors that you would imagine would be surrounding his family. At any rate, save me, O God, from the waters have threatened me. And I'm not going to read the whole thing, but it's amazing. O God, it is you who knows my folly. My wrongs are not hidden from you. And that is our own sin upon the cross. Obviously, Jesus himself is sinless. He never sinned. He's perfect. The only human on this planet, God-man, who was able to live completely sinless, because of course he's God too, as well as man, but he is without sin, which is why he was able to die for us on the cross. Anyway, talks more about that. It's interesting to just see how he would have been ridiculed and mocked and gossiped about for that time. We don't know a whole lot, but he was considered illegitimate. Even the Pharisees in John chapter 8 called him out, saying, we know who our father is. And of course, he turns that around and says, yeah, your father is the devil. But anyway, kind of interesting how he turns that around. Psalm 70, help quickly, O God. A plea again for deliverance, praise added to the plea, calling to God and praying for him, as well as worshiping at the same time. Psalm 71, older in years, but strong in faith, trusting God who delivers his people, being a strong refuge, rising hope and praise, the strength of God to the youth in old age. The older we get, the more, he's still with us, but we have more wisdom, hopefully. We have more experience that we can learn from. Even though the dark hours, I like chapter 69, verse 20. Reproach has broken my heart. I am so sick. I look for sympathy, but there is none. For comforters, but I have found none. So it's interesting. That kind of relates to Jesus on the cross as well. Anyway, that was Psalm 69. 79, chapter 70, of course, bring remembrance, call for help. 71 for old age, remembering that God is our rock, our fortress, our hope, our confidence in 71. And then his plan for us, he says, oh God, you have taught me from my youth and still declare your wondrous deeds. This is chapter 71, verse 17 and 18. And even when I am old and gray, which of course I am now, oh God, do not forsake me until I declare your strength to this generation. And really, that is what we are to do. We are to declare his strength, his grace, his wisdom, all of the things that he has done for us to this next generation. So you are this next generation, my friends. Chapter 71 ends there. God bless. Have a great night.